What's up, everybody? I know y'all been like, where you been at and everything, and I've been a little low key on my social media and everything, and I said I would kind of like put things out there once I was ready, and pretty much this video will explain the process of what I've went through in the past, and just to sum everything up, I have to deal with a health challenge at this time. Pretty much, for some of you all who know my story, I ended up having to get a lumpectomy, well, two lumpectomies in 2015, which kind of like started the whole thing of me getting back into my music, doing my recovery time, and basically I've been on top of my health 24/7 all the time, doing what I'm supposed to do with my checkups, and so they found suspicious findings. So over this course of a few weeks and some change, then had to go through a few biopsies and a more detailed biopsy, and things were indicated that they found precancerous cells in one portion of the same breast that I had the lumpectomy done back in 2015. So it's been about three and a half years. And they end up also finding DCIS, which is, it's a blessing. It was found early, again this time, and this is non-invasive cancer, so the good thing, it has not spread, thank goodness, and I'm happy about that. But just know during this time and process, I'll be kind of for the next time frame, we'll be dealing with a lot of things that's going on. I'll still be writing and recording. Hey, I'm be sitting at home anyways, in between some things, but I'm gonna let you watch the video so you can see where I'm coming from, and then I'll come back and finish up everything I gotta say. August of 2015, I was diagnosed. The doctor called me and he had diagnosed me with atypical ductal hyperplasia. And atypical ductal hyperplasia basically is pretty much, in a nutshell, summing up like precancerous cells of the breast lining of the milk duct area. And so, I was devastated because no one wants to hear anything with the word like cancer in it, no matter if it's precancerous or whatever. So we had to where that area was at, and so I did have to get an MRI. It was just like a whole bunch of things going through my mind. I was like, wow, I haven't had kids. What have I done with my life, this and that? Because you think you're healthy, you're young and healthy, and that you're invincible, but it's just like crazy. So what happened was I was diagnosed with that. I was given the option. My husband and I went down, talked to the doctor, given the option of either monitoring it for 6 months or doing a lumpectomy. And of course, I'm like, heck, if something's not supposed to be there, I want to get it done. So I opted to do the lumpectomy. With the lumpectomy, it was very, because it was considered atypical hyperplasia. That means I was just at a higher risk. That wasn't considered quote unquote breast cancer labeled at the time. So I went basically to get the surgery. I got it in November of 2015. They removed a small portion of the precancerous area of my left breast, and that was supposed to be it. They tested it just as a precaution. They tested it, and what do you know? I get a call like, because my doctor know how I am. So I won't be stressing over the holidays and things like that. So he gave me a call prior to Thanksgiving. I can't remember the exact date, but either way, he had called me and told me that they actually found cancer in those cells, and then I would need to go back for another lumpectomy. It's called DCIS. And I was like, oh my goodness, I thought this was this is going to be it. So DCIS, it stands for ductal carcinoma in situ. So it's like basically non-invasive cancer, so it's like breast cancer, but it hasn't spread. So that was a blessing in itself, that one, it was found, and that my doctor was so good that they took the extra precaution, they tested it, everything. And so basically I had to go back 3 weeks later, well, about 2 weeks later, so like early December 2015, I went back in, had to go through the same procedure again, and this time when they tested, thank goodness everything was clear. So that was a blessing within itself. One, that everything was caught early, because had I waited until later on down the years when we're supposed to, when we start getting our breast exams, what the second one affected me, being that it was considered cancer, I had to have an option, and we had to weigh the pros and cons. And the thing with that was, the next step was, wow, do I need to get radiation? Which I did not. I was against. I did not want to get radiation. Another thing was looking at possibly a mastectomy as a precaution for preventing like a chance of reoccurrence and things like that. So I did what's called an ONCA test, oncotype. I think it's called OncoDX test. And so basically what they do with that is they pretty much take factor in your risk, your age, everything, and your situation, your health situation at the time. Factor in your risk, your age, everything, and your situation, your health situation at the time of your breast health, and they basically measure it and say, based on this, what is your chances of if you had a reoccurrence, if you didn't get radiation, or if you had a mastectomy and things like that. It can be very challenging, and I even went to a genetic specialist just to make sure I didn't have. So I got the BRCA test done as well, which BRCA is like a test to see if you have the gene actually of having breast cancer in your family, and luckily I do not have it. But in these streets, the city gotta get that spinach by any means necessary. You have like forever, until something slaps you in the face, and I had stopped music in 2000, and I think my last verse I wrote was 2005, but I really hadn't recorded anything since 2003. So all of a sudden something just clicked. I was like, you know what, doing my recovery time and preparation for surgery and stuff, I'm gonna start writing. And that's when Broke came out. I wrote the verse in one day. My husband and I found the first download day. He wrote his verse and re-recorded it like the same day, which was pretty cool, pretty awesome. Cause like I said, I hadn't rapped at that time. I hadn't rapped in like 10 years, like seriously rapped or recorded any, wrote or recorded anything, so to speak, of seriousness. Yeah, and then that's how I got back into my music. It was really my health scare. It was like a blessing, but at the same time, but it was scary, but it put the fire in my butt, so to speak, and got me to where I'm at now. So I'm striving, I'm not quitting. And so now that you've seen the video, you can see where I came from. Everything's been good from the, since 2016, clean bill of health and everything. Things happen. Life is funny. You never realize or know what you're going through, why you have to go through certain storms. But, know that I'm in good spirits, y'all. Like, seriously, I'm in very good spirits. And I'm going to be more, I'm in a good place right now. And, just to let you all know, I decided, I went the lumpectomy route the first time. I'm done this time. I don't want to revisit this again. And so I am going to pursue and go forward with the mastectomy. I do have to go through a 2
two surgical process, meaning the first portion will definitely it'll be the mastectomy and reconstruction. Um, and I want to share this, like I said, I'm like, so, it's important to share this. Um, and the reason it's important to share this, some women, or, might not know. And I want to also too say men and women can get breast cancer. So, when it's definitely important, if you feel something's not right, definitely go to the doctor. It don't matter your age or whatever, just go get it checked out. But it's important to say what I'm going to do. So mastectomy wise, I'm not doing an implant. The reason I'm doing not doing an implant, and me, I'm about researching all the time. Originally, in the back of my mind, I knew, I was like, if this was to come back or if something was to reoccur, my option was already to jump to the point, get a mastectomy. And this is the route that I'm going due to the difference in my MRI enhancements from my one from a year ago to now. And I'm opting to do deep tissue flap. So, with the deep tissue, they either can take it from your abdominal, your thighs, your butt, or the back of your back with some, if you got back fat. And the crazy thing, y'all, is like pretty much basically a month ago, I switched my diet and I'm vegan now. So I was losing, weight, not on purpose, but I was like, oh my goodness, I hope I could qualify, not knowing that I would have to, go through this again. So luckily I did qualify. I'm getting pretty much the fat and the muscle, all that tissue, that good stuff in there in my stomach to use to reconstruct my breasts. So that'll be the one portion of the surgery. It'll be about 5 hours, and I will have to do some hospital stay to be determined the actual amount. But from there, about 3 months later, I will have to pursue. I'll have to go back just for outpatient, in and out process where I would do the touch up, the reconstruction. I'm confident in my doctors, and I know they're gonna have me, up and about. So the recovery time and the whole process from the start of my surgery to pretty much the end will be about 5 months. So it sucks for me. For y'all who know, I'm in the fitness industry, so like, it's gonna be hard for me. I already had to stop exercising, y'all. When I tell you I had to stop exercising, like, and I'm verbalizing my classes right now, it's like crazy because that's how much I gotta hold on to my weight. I've been trying everything, y'all, and I did try to like revert, like, is it revert? Yeah. Go back to, I'm sorry, I can't think right now. Go back to like literally trying to at least add cheese and something. I was like, oh, I eat a whole bunch of bread and start at least trying to add egg and dairy back in my diet once I switched to vegan. And that was like going into my 3rd week. Like I was telling one of my girlfriends, I was like, oh my goodness, within an hour, I was messed up, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. So never do that. But so I'm sticking to my vegan diet. I've been doubling up on my portions, been maintaining pretty much my weight. I've gained some weight, but yeah, it is challenging to hold on to the weight, but I'm doing all right, like I said. So yeah, so I just want to let y'all know, and I won't disappear on y'all. I promise I'll keep y'all updated on how I'm doing, and I'm gonna keep, for real, with all this recovery time in between, I'm going to be definitely writing and definitely trying to get that music stuff done regardless, like, seriously. So I just want to let y'all know, and I want to say thank you to everyone that's that continue to ride, take this journey with me. We're gonna get through this, and then your girl is going to be definitely, that is in my motivation and my goal. I plan to hit the stage this year. Like, we're gonna do this. Like, I don't care if it's like 1 or 2 performances. We gonna do that, y'all, like, seriously, and y'all gonna hear some new music. I'm determined. when things like this, hit the fan, so to speak, it's like, and you just reflect on so many things, and the sun is coming in. Whew, I see. That's number God right there. But I just wanted to let you all know, and we're gonna just keep moving forward, y'all. I think y'all just keep me in prayer, and it's all good. Much love to you all, and I'll keep y'all posted on how everything's going, and y'all gonna know, um, how I'm doing. Like, seriously. Much love, y'all. Peace.